everybody, and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, it's that time again where we talk about the books I read in the previous month, and I pick books that I'm most likely not going to read for the next month because I'm a mood reader and I never stick to a TBR, so you know, I just do these videos because I think they're fun and I enjoy watching them. So let's get on into it. So first of all the books that I read in February. So this month I only ended up actually reading 5 books, which is a big difference from January where I read 18, but it's still fine. I still had a great time with all the books that I've read, and 5 is actually a manageable amount to do every month. So the first book that I read this month was Play With Me by Becca Mack. This is book 2 in the Play for Keeps series, and I absolutely loved this book so much. I gave it 5 stars. Jenny and Garrett, my babies. I'm obsessed with them. Like, compared to the first book, this book in my head is miles better. I gave book 1 in this series a 3.75. This is 5 star. I'm obsessed. I love the characters and it's made me want to read the rest of the series more now. I just had the best time with this book. I love Jenny and Garrett so much and their relationship and everything about them. And just, yeah, perfect book. Then book 2 that I read for a reading vlog that will be going up, I think, next Tuesday actually. And I'm not going to tell you my full opinions on this because all my opinions on it will be in that vlog, but I read First Down by Grace Riley and I gave this a 2 star. I did not enjoy this book. I did not like the characters and I just had a horrible time with it and I just would not recommend. Moving on. Book 3 that I read is another one that I read for that same video, and that was Off to the Races by Elsie Silver. This is book 1 in the Gold Rush Ranch series, and I ended up giving this a 4 star. I really liked this book and I enjoyed the characters. There was just something in it that was missing for me, and why it wasn't a 5 star. And then the last book that I read for that video, which is the one that was the best rating, and the last book that is a physical book that I own that I read is Behind the Net by Stephanie Archer. This is book 1 in the Vancouver Storm series. I gave this a 4.75. I really loved this. I love the characters and their relationship and just everything about it. You'll get my full opinions in that reading vlog, but yeah, no, this is a really good book and I had a really good time while reading it, and I understand why this series is so loved. And then the final book that I have actually finished is one that I don't own, but it is Fate Hollow Academy Term 1 by Lyra Winters. It's either Winters or Winter, I'm not sure. I gave this a 4 star. Is it a literary masterpiece? No, not by any means, but I had a fabulous time while reading it. It's a spicy, why choose supernatural romance, and I've had a great time with it. I honestly really enjoyed it. And I'm now on to book 2 in that series. I gave book 1 a 4 stars, and I've moved on to book 2 now, and yeah, if I finish any more books before the end of the month, I will put them here. But if not, then that is everything that I read in the month of February, and it's now time to pick my March TBR. Okay, so the way I'm doing this is I found a TBR prompt spinner wheel online, and I think I'm just going to use that to pick my TBR because I'm sick of using my own prompts. I need to make some new ones, and this one has different ones in it, so we'll do a little screen recording of what's happening with those spinner wheel here on the screen. So let's do prompt number 1. A book off my TBR cart. Okay, I do not have a TBR cart, so let's spin that again because I don't own a TBR cart, so let's try it again. A book with a strong female character. Okay, let me have a look and I'll see. Okay, so the book I'm going to go with is Reckless by Lauren Roberts. This is book number 2 in the Powerless trilogy, and I loved Powerless and Powerful. I gave them both 5 stars. They were amazing, and I'm really looking forward to reading this. So yeah, that's going to be my first book. Peyton is a very strong female lead, and I absolutely love her as a character, and I also love Kai, because... So yeah, I'm really excited to read this, and this is the first book that will be for my March TBR. Okay, so I think I'm going to do 6, because I'm not really reading as much recently. Okay, next one. A book with LGBTQ representation. Okay, let me have a look on my shelves. Okay, so I sadly don't own many LGBTQ books, which is honestly kind of disgusting of me considering I am a lesbian. But I do own 2, and one of them I don't want to read yet because it's a Christmas book and I want to read it at Christmas. And then the other one is very, very chunky. So I've had to go with the very, very chunky one. And that is Beneath the Wildflower by Rosalind K. Jackson. I found this because of I think it was a Instagram reel. I kept seeing the post that the author was posting about this book on her Instagram reels, and it sounded really good. It's like got grumpy sunshine, it has a billionaire like CEO, and it's sapphic, and it has like, I think it's like an office romance type thing, and it just sounded really, really good. So yeah, that is book number 2 for my March reads. Okay, so let's spin it again. Okay, a standalone. I don't know if I have any standalones. Let's have a look. I can just picture Geordie screaming, "It's about damn time," with this one. But the only standalone I could really think of to read is The Fault in Our Stars by John Green. Geordie's been telling me to read this for a long time, and I've been putting it off because I don't want to cry. But yeah, no, this is, I think, the only standalone I have on my shelves. And if I have others, I'm just being blind and I'm not seeing them. But yeah, that's book number 3 for the month. I'm scared. Okay, next one. The shortest book on my TBR. Okay, let's see if I can find what the shortest book is. Okay, so I had to look through my shelves, and the shortest book I have on my shelves is This Is How You Lose the Time War by Amel Emota and Max Gladstone. I'm scared. I'm scared because I have heard this is really, really good, but I feel like it's a book that is definitely out of my comfort zone, and it's not like one I've read before. But yes, no, this is book number 4 on my February TBR. Okay, so just 2 more books to pick. A book with an ugly cover. I don't think I own a book with an ugly cover. I like all my book covers. Let me have a look though. Okay, I don't necessarily have any books that have ugly covers because I like to buy books that have pretty covers. So the one I've picked, I wouldn't technically say it's an ugly book cover, but it's a book that I wouldn't say is the prettiest cover on my shelves. And that is One Dark Window by Rachel Gillig. It's not an ugly cover, but it's also not the prettiest cover I own, so, you know, I'll go with this one. This was actually gifted to me by my lovely friend Amy for Christmas, so I am actually excited to read this one. But yeah, no, that is the book number 5, and it's now time to pick the last book for this video. Okay, last time to spin the wheel. I get to pick. Okay, I'm happy about that. Let's pick the final book for my TBR. So the book I'm picking actually literally only arrived today because it only came out today. And that is The Charlie Method by Elle Kennedy. This is the 3rd and I think maybe final book in the Campus Diaries series that she's brought out, and I'm obsessed. I read the first 2 books in January and I gave them both 5 stars, and I'm obsessed with this series, and I'm really excited that I now have my grubby mitts on this book. So yeah, that is going to be book number 6 for this for my TBR. And I know I said I was only going to pick 6 books, but I kind of want to do 2 more and do 8. So I lied. This isn't the last book. I'm doing 2 more. I want to do 8. Let's spin this wheel 2 more times. One that has an adaptation. Okay, I'm not sure which books have adaptations. Let me have a look. Okay, this book technically doesn't have an adaptation yet, but it will be getting one soon. Well, as soon as they actually like write the script and everything, because I've heard it's getting an adaptation, and that is Onyx Storm by Rebecca Yarros. I know it's Fourth Wing, that's technically getting the adaptation, blah, 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 but I need to finish this book, okay? I started it in January when it came out, and it's now almost the end of February and I haven't finished it, and I'm 171 pages in. So yeah, that is just gonna have to go on my TBR. So yeah, that is book number 7. So let's do one more. Okay, last one. Random colour. Okay, so I need to do a random colour generator. Random colour. Here we go. So I'm going to do a random colour spinner wheel. A white book. Okay, let's see if I have any books that are white. So the only white book I own is The Reappearance of Rachel Price by Holly Jackson. And it's not fully white, obviously it has other things on it, but it's the whitest book I own. So yeah, that is the last book for my March TBR. I could not remember what month was coming up, okay? I'm very, very tired. I don't sleep much, all right? Okay, so that is officially my March TBR. There's actually a very good chance I will read quite a few of these because I am very excited about all of these books. So hopefully I'll read some of them and you'll see some of them in reading vlogs. But yeah, no, that is my March TBR. So we have Onyx Storm, Beneath the Wildflowers, The Reappearance of Rachel Price, The Fault in Our Stars, This Is How You... I think it's This Is How You Lose... Yeah, This Is How You Lose the Time War, One Dark Window, The Charlie Method, and Reckless. But yeah, that is now my March TBR done, and that is it for today's video. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, comment and subscribe, and hit that little notification bar below so you know when I upload. I upload every Friday at 6 p.m. and I upload on a Tuesday every 2 weeks with a reading vlog at 5 p.m. And also, let's take a moment of appreciation for the jumper I'm wearing. This is one of my newest Literature Stitches purchase. This is part of one of her new collections. I got the one that says Hot Girls Read Chloe Walsh because I'm obsessed with Boys of Tommen. But she has loads of different designs. She's got Hot Girls Read F1 Romance, Hot Girls Read Romantasy, loads of them. I'll put the link down below to her website so you can go and check it out. I'm obsessed with this indigo blue colour. It's really pretty and I really love it with the white writing. But yeah, no. I'm obsessed with this jumper and you should all just go and check out her store. But yeah, no, that is it for today. I will catch you guys next time.